Hey yo, what's good guys? So I just finished my shoulder routine and I figured, you know what, let's go and bust this out because it's currently like 2:20 and I really don't want to do this voiceover, you know, in the morning. So with that being said, and I want to feast like a beast here in a second. So let me get through this and I might run out of camera or battery on the camera. So I want to get through this quick. Hopefully I don't die. If it does die, I will not be too happy. But like I said, what we hit today was some shoulder press. Now, we actually hit some Arnold's first. And this is something I've been starting with a lot lately. It's been really helping with my shoulders. You know, immediately, it starts you off with an amazing pump. Now, there's also one thing I wanted to talk to you guys about in this video. And that is basically, guys, real quick. You know, I want to be transparent with y'all and just be as real as I can with y'all. And so one thing I've been feeling lately, and this was almost brought to my attention, was I need to retire the baby gap shirts and clothing. Now, this is something I've definitely been in denial with, and it's just something that I need you guys' support on. So, hashtag retire baby gap would be, if I could get y'all support on that, it would be tremendous. Because, you know, as my boy Russell said in the comments earlier, GH gut at its finest, something like that. I'll put the comment. It was harsh, but it was a true reality, and it hit me hard. You know, you guys are cute with the support, but if I could just ask that one thing of y'all, you know, hashtag retire the baby gap clothing, because, you know, your perma bulk is too serious. So if I could get your support, it would mean the world. But enough of that, let's get back into the shoulder routine. So we hit up, after the Arnold presses, we hit some behind the neck presses. Now I didn't go too heavy on these. As usual, just went for the pump, and we worked up to 25s, I think it was, or 95s, and then killed it on a drop set. Now, I don't know if I'm going to show you guys this entire drop set because, let's face it, no one wants to sit here and watch a drop set. But I just threw on 2 10s and a 5 and then stripped them off and then down to the bar and went as many reps as possible. Then, what did we do? We hit some landmine presses. You guys have seen those before. Those work very well. One of my staples in my shoulder routines. And then we hit up some, actually, those are 25s if you guys are wondering. There's no way I'd be able to do those on 45s. And what I noticed with those is basically at the end, the bumper plates are too big, so I couldn't really get a good grip. So that's something, you know, just note to self. And you guys, if you're ever doing a bumper plate, you know, landmine presses. So then we kicked it off with some upright rows, photo hose, as my boy Chris Jones would say, and those went really well. I was thinking about going heavier, but the last session, my last shoulder session, I cannot say that word properly, but we went heavy on that, and I just kept it at 35 for, I think it was 6 sets of 10, and I was going for a 10 by 10, but I wanted to save a little bit of juice in the tank for my next 2 movements. So after that, we hit side laterals. You can never have a shoulder day without some side laterals. So on this, I had to ego it up a bit. I started at 20s, and I did 2 sets of that, and I was only hitting 10 reps. And I worked up to, it was 20, 30, 40, 50s, and then 60s. So this is where the ego comes in, and this is something that I've used to, I guess, grow the size of my delts. Now, one tip I want to throw at you guys is, if you're having a hard time connecting with the muscle, what you can see right here is I actually, you know, do the movement and I can contract the muscle through the entire movement with no weight. And I find that this really, really helps get you, you know, that mind muscle connection before you're set. So if you have a hard time on that day, like I somewhat was, so I tried that, and then, you know, the pump was there. The shoulder activation was there. So that's a quick tip for y'all, so give that a shot. And then we finished it off with some post delts, which were some face pulls. These are something I really loved. Brian Turner threw a tip on this, and it was actually really, really good, and it changed the entire exercise for me a lot. So if I can find that video, I'll link the video down. I know you probably won't ever see this video, but hey, why not? If it can help some of y'all, a good session. I cannot complain. I got in at like, I want to say it was 11:30, and it's 2:30 right now, so a pretty solid session. And I'm ready, your boy's ready to feast. So that's all I got for you guys. Remember the hashtag, it would mean dearly to me. And I hope you guys have a good day. I hope you guys had a good Thanksgiving. And as always, guys, I always appreciate your support. I'm always saying it all the time in the videos, but thank you. And all the new subs, thank you. And boys, that's all I got. That was the shoulder session. Peace out, everybody. Boys, we look at this weather, absolutely disgusting. Look at this, all this snow, not a fan.